Okay, so this week we're going to still continue with find the volumes of prisms and cylinders, but we're going to be looking at word problems. Now, this may look intimidating, but with word problems, you just want to make sure you're reading the problem carefully and you're just underlining key points of the problem. So let's look at number one. The right circular cylinder has a volume of 1,000 cubic inches. So it's telling me there's a volume of 1,000 cubic inches. And we're looking at a right circular cylinder. And a height of 8 inches. So it's a height of 8 inches. What is the radius of a cylinder to the nearest tenth of an inch? Now, the question, we're looking for the radius of the cylinder. Okay, so let's actually draw out what they're trying to ask us to do. Now, you don't have to be the best drawer, artist, but you know, it helps to actually put into pictures what you're trying to do in the problem. Okay, so there's my cylinder. And now the total volume is 1,000 and has a height of 8 inches. 8 inches is how tall it is. And now it has a radius of, oh, well, we don't know what the radius is. That's what we're looking for. All right, but they gave us the volume. So we remember from last week, what's the volume formula? Volume is equal to pi of a cylinder. So volume of a cylinder is pi radius squared times height. When they're talking, oh, and by the way, when they're talking about a right cylinder, they mean a cylinder that looks like this. So they gave me the volume, which is 1,000. And then I have pi. Now, radius is what I'm looking for. And then height, that's going to be 8. Okay, so let's go ahead and solve this. Okay, so over here, I'm going to start off with simplifying, right? Pi and 8, those are our two numbers in the right side. So I'm just going to rearrange things. 1,000 is equal to 8 pi radius squared. Now I'm going to divide both sides by 8 pi. Now if you are doing this, if you're using your calculator, right, as you should, you want to make sure you do 8 pi first before you divide. And if you're using your graphing calculator, you want to put these over parentheses. So if you're doing 1,000 divided by parentheses 8 pi, you're going to get something like this. You should have this answer 39.7887. It's like a repeating thing, is equal to r squared. Now that it looks like this over here, I want to find the square root of both sides. So the square root of this 39.7-ish, you're going to get, the radius is about 6.307. Now remember, they want us to round to nearest, they want us to find the radius to the nearest tenth. So for me to find the radius to the nearest tenth, I'm going to take this right over here. And I'm just going to stop at 3. And that is going to be my radius.